Alright, the first thing you want to do is you want to get a hot pan of olive oil going, not extra virgin olive oil. Just use normal olive oil. And you put a little bit of butter just to get the nice flavors going. I've got these two beautiful soft shell crabs here. What I've cleaned them already. Like, you lift both sides up of the sides like that, and you clean out the lungs and everything, and then you take out the spike at the bottom. Then what we're gonna do, simply enough, we're just gonna season them, salt and pepper. Make sure you be generous with this, because this is basically the only seasoning you'll be putting in this dish. So salt, pepper, both sides. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a nice, simple pot of flour here, and we're just gonna put these soft shell crabs inside, just lightly in the flour. Make sure it's all coated, remove all the excess, and we're gonna do the same thing with the other one. Once they're nice and covered and all that liquid's absorbed by the flour, we're just gonna dust them off a little, and then we're gonna put them straight into our oil here. Make sure the oil's really hot, so you want this nice and going. So always check, place a little flour in there. If you see it bubbling, that's perfect. You want to hear that sizzle when you put these down. And watch out, since these are filled with water, they're gonna pop. They're gonna pop a little bit most of the time. So what you want to do is just stand away, or if you have a grill, put a grill on it, and then we're just gonna cook this 2 minutes each side. Once it's nice crispy on both sides, I'm just gonna take it out. See, these are nice and crispy, and it smells amazing. I know it's probably not the healthiest thing you've seen, but it's just great. And then now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna discard some of the liquid. We're gonna keep some of it, but we're gonna remove most of the, let's say, really colored parts. So we're just gonna try to remove as much as possible from the pan, but we're gonna retain much of the oil just because this will be the basis of our sauce. And finally, just to bring everything together, we're gonna add some nice broad beans. I got some frozen broad beans in here, which will be just the base of our dish, basically. Just get this beans nice and going, and then we're just gonna cook till the beans are nice and warm and cook through. Once it's finishing up here, we're just gonna add some seasoning to our mix here. So just a little bit of salt, and then a tad bit of black pepper. And then we're gonna mix that together before we put everything in the pot. You can see the nice charred color that it's gotten in. The smell and the caramelization is just amazing. So even if you use frozen vegetables, it's fine, it's perfect. It won't really affect it. Just take a nice round plate like this one, and then we're gonna take our beans mix that we did a while ago. We're just gonna put that right in the middle, just like that. Then we're gonna take our soft shell crabs, which are lovely and crispy. Put that right in the middle, just like that. And then finally, we're just gonna take some nice pepper. This is black pepper, so I'm gonna put it around. And then I use my nice chunky pyramid salt, because I like crunching into that salt flavor. I don't like my salt being too thin, so just put that on top here. Finally, we're gonna use just the other half of the lemon, which we kept a while ago. We're just gonna squirt that in, put that in there, and then we're just gonna use a little bit of the rinds. We're just gonna put on top. It just brings a nice freshness to the whole dish. And finally, if you're like me and you love sour cream, and I absolutely love sour cream, we're just gonna take a nice dollop of sour cream, and we're gonna put it right there in the middle. Just be really simple with it. And there we have our amazing, super quick, literally 10 minutes, soft shell crab, very cooked, very simply, with broad beans, onions, garlic, some lemon, some butter, and some olive oil. It's not the healthiest thing, but if you have to cheat correctly. So soft shell crab is one of my favorite seafoods ever, because One of the great things about it is that when you cook it, it doesn't stink up your house. If you're like me and you live in an apartment and you see that when you cook seafood, just the whole floor starts stinking, it's just horrible. Soft shell crab does not give me that stench. It's not a cloying stench. It's very mild, very good. And it's one of my favorite seafoods ever, because when I used to go to Thailand or anything, I'd always order the soft shell crab sandwiches or the soft shell crab with tamarind and salads. Amazing. It's one of the most versatile ingredients, so you just fry it and you can put it with everything you want. So here I was lucky enough at the market to get some really good soft shell crab, and I just made it as simple as possible using just seasonal ingredients, except for broad beans obviously, and added some garlic, some onions, some lemon, and just some happiness. So yeah, this is not the healthiest food because of the butter and the olive, but if you're like me, when you want to do a cheat day, if you'd rather eat a burger or pizza, then go ahead. But not me. If I'm gonna cheat while eating food, I'm gonna eat the good stuff. Go for the good stuff and go for butter, olive oil, yes. So I'm just gonna enjoy this. Really hope you guys try this one. Super quick, super easy, super tasty. So good. Everything is just complimentary. And it's just amazing. So this is probably my last post before I leave for Malaysia. I'll let you know how that goes.